What is going on, guys? Welcome to Slade TV, and today I'll be doing like a quick unboxing of this monitor that I got. It is the Samsung T350 24-inch. It has an IPS panel, LED, full HD. It has FreeSync, 4 millisecond response time, and I really got it for the main purpose of being a secondary monitor. And I'll talk about my first impressions and stuff once I get it open. But mainly the weird thing was that I tried to look up a video about this monitor, and like what I found wasn't good enough, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna like walk you guys through while I open this up, and then I'll give some first impressions when I get it up and running. But like I said, I'm trying to use it primarily for a secondary monitor. Something with good colors is what I'm hoping to get, and I'm hoping to be able to just, you know, use it for the secondary features. So it does include FreeSync, which is cool. It has a 75 Hz response time. It's a 1080p monitor, which is fine for the size. And yeah, there's not really much else to it. It's a relatively simple purpose thing, but if you were looking to get it to use with an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5, I would say that it's doable, because especially for story mode gaming. But if you want something a little more competitive, I would definitely recommend getting a 1 millisecond monitor and getting something a little more competitive and with better colors. Okay, so now that I'm all set up and recording after putting everything together, just bear with me. Doing the monitor settings, I go to display settings for this monitor. This is the one we're reviewing right now, the 24-inch Samsung T35, right? It's right here, display 2, 8-bit color, RGB, standard dynamic range. If you guys just for a second look at both monitors, this is, by the way, a $400 Alienware monitor, 240 hertz refresh rate, and it is also still 1080p with an IPS panel, which is the same as this. This monitor is clearly brighter due to the smaller size. Of course, it's more condensed. I learned this recently, so I'll just share it in the review in case someone doesn't know. Because the monitors that are 24-inch, they don't really come in 4K or 1440, and that's because since they're so small, they don't need the extra pixel, because I guess it would just look like there's a lot more going on, like it would be overflowed and there's not really a need for it. But anyway, doing that for the display settings, here it says refresh rate, reverting to previous settings. Oh, I changed it by like a millisecond. Keep changes, whatever. I'm gonna click this. Oh, I'm trying to scroll down, but there's no space. Anyway, refresh rate 60. This monitor actually goes to 75, so you can see here in the settings I can adjust it to 74, and I will be keeping those changes. So now we will be getting the most out of our secondary monitor, which I personally bought primarily for some type of editing, and you know, mostly for editing. And I am looking for better colors, and with a brand like Samsung, I feel like you're prone to get that, but we can also confirm it. That's the beauty here. So I'm going to open up this video, and it'll be playing in 4K, and we'll watch it on both monitors. And initially, I will say that when it comes to the color contrast, it definitely looks better on this monitor, which is pretty much to be expected. The monitor pretty much does go all the way to the edge, even though there's like maybe like a less than a centimeter to be desired, which is okay. So colors are definitely better on this, and that's what I was looking for. I don't want to like spend too much time on something like this because I wanted to keep the review relatively short. But if you're looking for a monitor like me, which is secondary, and also I want to say that since this monitor goes to 75, if you want to use it for next gen console gaming, it's pretty good for a budget. You'll be able to push more frames out than most people are, especially on TVs. So you'll have that advantage. And for the price, which right now the monitor market is extremely inflated. I don't know if anyone's noticed. So building a PC and just breaking the bank on all these things, I just wanted a really good secondary. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this is actually fulfilling most of what I wanted. So it's not a bad idea. Samsung T350. I got it at Best Buy. It was $120 at the time that I purchased it, which will be around the time this video is posted. It could go lower, and $120 for a monitor right now is extremely cheap. So I would definitely jump on that. And you don't need something like this for console gaming, but if I was to game on a console, it's not a bad option at all. And the only reason I wanted to talk a little bit about it on top of doing an unboxing is because I looked into this monitor on YouTube and I didn't really find anything too satisfying. I could also open up the settings. There's like I showed you guys before in the back. It's just a thing you toggle. So source, I can go to menu. So this monitor is only at 43 brightness. It's already brighter than this monitor, which is crazy. 75% contrast, 60 sharpness. I go to color tone. Right now it's normal. I'm gonna just leave it there because I'm one of those people that don't go crazy on settings. So there's a game mode in this monitor, and you could choose your response time too. I have the game mode off, but I'm sure if you're looking at it for a gaming perspective, that's a pretty clutch secondary option. And yeah, you can't